from Gorakhpur. The Prime Minister will be attending the closing ceremony of Gita Press Centenary celebrations. The Prime Minister reaches Gorakhpur at this point. The first image is right here on India Today. He is in Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. The Prime Minister will also flag off Gorakhpur-Lucknow Vande Bharat Express at 3:40 p.m. That's supposed to be the schedule, as the Prime Minister has just arrived into Gorakhpur. He is part of the centenary celebrations of Gita Press. He has just arrived, and those are the first images that comes in from Gorakhpur, as the Prime Minister is part of the grand centenary celebrations of Gita Press. At this point, the Prime Minister is also set to unveil the Gorakhpur-Lucknow Express. This is a Vande Bharat Express along the Sabarmati routes. This will happen today as well. Prime Minister all set to unveil 2 new Vande Bharat Express trains in Gorakhpur and inaugurate also a series of other infrastructure projects worth 50,000 crores. This comes as part of his visit. This is Prime Minister Modi's first image as he arrives into Gorakhpur. He's been welcomed by Yogi Adityanath, you see there, and leaders of the BJP in Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, as the Prime Minister arrives. He is, in fact, part of the centenary celebrations of Gita Press. The Prime Minister will be attending the closing ceremony of Gita Press centenary celebrations. He reaches Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, welcomed by Yogi Adityanath, and in about an hour's time, he will be also flagging off the Gorakhpur-Lucknow Vande Bharat Express at 3:40 p.m. That's what's on schedule. Abhishek Mishra joining us live for more on that. Abhishek, go on. Gorakhpur visit. Prime Minister Modi just arrives, welcomed by Yogi Adityanath. Tell us really what's on the agenda.
Well, absolutely, Nabila. It's a very important day as far as PM Modi's visit is concerned in Uttar Pradesh. And he's beginning from Gorakhpur, a very important constituency, home turf of CM Yogi Adityanath. And today, he will be here attending 2 very important programs here. Let me show you the visuals first. How is the wait for the Prime Minister's arrival? We are expecting him to arrive in a few minutes here. He has already landed there, and CM Yogi Adityanath has already welcomed him. He's on the way to Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Now, this place is very important for the fact that today Gita Press is completing 100 years. It's the coronation of that journey. And Prime Minister's arrival is important because this is going to be the first time when any Prime Minister is attending any event or even coming to the Gita Press. Also, he will be launching 2 of the books here of Shiv Puran. At the same time, he will also be having a visit of the Leela Chitra Mandir, that is exhibition place where...
Well, we're going to try and patch Abhishek, his connection there. But for now, the images coming in of Prime Minister who's just arrived into Gorakhpur. The first image of the Prime Minister being welcomed by Yogi Adityanath, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. And as we know, the plan is to flag off the Vande Bharat Express trains in Gorakhpur. He will also be inaugurating various projects worth 50,000 crores. The Prime Minister's visit here holds significance. He's part of the Gita Press's centenary celebrations, the same Gita Press which the Congress party had mocked earlier for receiving the highest honours. In fact, this was the same Gita Press that the Congress says hasn't really served the country in the true sense for receiving the highest honours of the country. The Prime Minister, in fact, the BJP had upheld the works that Gita Press had done along the years, and here you see Prime Minister himself attending the closing ceremony of the centenary celebrations of Gita Press. So this is a statement indeed that the BJP is sending out. At this point in Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister, has just welcomed Prime Minister Modi in Gorakhpur. He is going to be also the Prime Minister will also be flagging off Vande Bharat trains in about an hour's time from the same area. The Prime Minister is currently in Gorakhpur, and his parliamentary constituency visit also happens today in Varanasi. He will be attending the closing ceremony of Gita Press centenary celebrations just weeks after his government conferred the Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2021 to the Gita Press, the publisher. The decision, in fact, triggered political controversy, with the Congress calling the move travesty and compared it to award in fact, what the Congress had said, giving an award to Gita Press of such kind is almost giving an award to Hindutva ideologue V.D. Savarkar and Gandhi's killer Nathuram Godse. The controversy aside, Gita Press is one of the world's largest publishers, having published at least 417 million books in at least 14 languages, including 162 million copies of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In Gorakhpur, the Prime Minister will also flag off the Gorakhpur-Lucknow Vande Bharat Express as part of this visit today. And in his constituency, where he's going to be visiting Kashi, Prime Minister will be inaugurating, laying foundation project worth over 12,000 crore rupees, including the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Junction, the Sonnagar railway line of dedicated freight corridor.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on this two-day visit to Gorakhpur and Varanasi is about to come here at the Gita Press Gorakhpur, where he will be participating in the 100-year celebration of the Gita Press, which has a huge and very important history as far as the Sanatan Dharma, the Hindu mythological literature is concerned. He will be here for about an hour, and here not only will be participating in the celebration, but also will be launching the published recent book of the Shiv Puran in the pictorial way. At the same time, will be visiting at the Leela Chitra Mandir, which is one of its kind, very important place where the pictures have been kept in its original form of the Hindu mythological stories and Leelas. It is also very important that this time how the Gandhi Peace Prize has been given to Gita Press, but
4 जून 2022 को तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति श्री रामनाथ कोविंद जी आए थे, जो हमारे शताब्दी वर्ष का शुभारंभ किए थे। और ये शताब्दी वर्ष के समापन का जो समारोह है, इसमें आ रहे हैं माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी। तो ये हम लोगों के लिए नहीं, बल्कि पूरे सनातन धर्मियों के लिए और पूरे हमारे जो 100 करोड़ पाठक हमारे हैं, उन सब के लिए गौरव की बात है। और जो इस ऐतिहासिक क्षण के साक्षी बन रहे हैं, उनके लिए भी गौरव की बात है।
महत्वपूर्ण है किसी प्रधानमंत्री का पहली बार गीता प्रेस गोरखपुर में आना और इस लीला चित्र मंदिर, जो कि हमेशा से साक्षी रहा है भारतीय मान्यताओं, हिंदू धर्म, सनातन धर्म और उससे जुड़े साहित्य को भारत ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे विश्व में प्रचार और प्रसारित करने का जो काम गीता प्रेस ने पिछले 100 सालों में किया है, उसी पूरे काम को समझने, उसके पूरी यात्रा पर बात करने और कहीं ना कहीं इस लीला चित्र मंदिर का अवलोकन करके खुद प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी यहां मौजूद होंगे और संवाद होगा। और खास तौर पर अगर देखा जाए तो शताब्दी वर्ष में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की मौजूदगी से गीता प्रेस गोरखपुर अब आगे भी एक नए लक्ष्य की ओर बढ़ता हुआ नजर आता है। गोरखपुर से कैमरामैन रोहित कांत के साथ अभिषेक मिश्रा।
All right, cutting across to Abhishek Mishra, joining us live for that as he brings us that ground report. Abhishek, this is an important day for Prime Minister as he's also visiting his own constituency, Varanasi. And to see that he is part of this Gita Press Centenary celebrations is also a message that the Modi government wants to send out after it came under controversy when the highest honors, the Gandhi Peace Prize, was awarded to Gita Press. The Congress came blazing, saying this was blasphemy. Now, Modi himself, part of the celebration here, a message that he wants to send out.
Well, absolutely, and not only in terms of the political reference to it, but also how important it is to give his presence here at the Gita Press. With the announcement of Gandhi Peace Award and the kind of controversy which emerged, and later on the Gita Press indeed accepted the honor but not the prize money. That is something which is a very important part of it. But Prime Minister's visit here in Gita Press is beyond to it. He wants to make this point that how Gita Press has been contributing in order to reach out to all those lakhs and the crores of Hindu followers who have been continuously following the literature and all these books which were published by the Gita Press Gorakhpur from past 100 years. In 1955, the first President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, came here, and that is the first visit of any of this, high dignitary. And later on, last year, a year before, Ramnath Kovind, the incumbent President of India, was there. He attended the program. But today, this time, Prime Minister Modi's presence here is very important. He will not only be, attending this celebration, but also will be having a look at the Leela Chitra Mandir, which is a very important place because all these pictures of mythological references, stories, has been kept there in this original form, and that is one of its kind. That is a very important, heritage of Gita Press. And also he will be launching two of the books. One is the Nepali translation of Shiv Purana, and at the same time another book which has the pictorial representation of Shiv Purana. And afterward he will move towards the Gorakhpur junction, where he will be flagging off the two important trains, one from Gorakhpur to Lucknow, Vande Bharat, and another one from Jodhpur to Ahmedabad, Sabarmati Vande Bharat, which will also be launched today. Let me show you the pictures once again, which we were trying to give it to you in such a short while. Prime Minister Modi will be arriving here, and you can see that the alert has been made. There is full tight securities, and people are also very excited to see Prime Minister Modi. They are on their terrace, they are on their balconies, and at the same time waiting for Prime Minister's arrival. And that is something which is a picture which you can certainly see here in Gorakhpur and in Varanasi as well. Now after his visit to Gorakhpur, he will be going to Varanasi, and what relevance Varanasi has, that is very much important, not just the Prime Minister, but it is his home constituency as the Member of Parliament. So there also he will be giving a lot of beneficial schemes, and at the same time will also be addressing a rally there. But today, the first half, he's here in Gorakhpur, and an important day as far as the Gorakhpur and this whole region is concerned, because it has also been said that politically also it is important just before the 2024 general elections, in a kind of official launch of the campaign, and how Prime Minister is now reaching at every state. But in Uttar Pradesh, in Gorakhpur, he's attending the 100-year celebration of Gita Press, and later on will be flagging off the Vande Bharat Express from Gorakhpur itself. Yes.
All right. Prime Minister has just arrived. It's of course a special moment for him, as he's going to be in his constituency, Varanasi, where he's also going to be flagging off a series of infra projects worth nearly 50,000 crores in total is what we hear. It's going to be interesting to see Prime Minister Modi also be part of the centenary celebrations of Gita Press, part of that closing ceremony in just a little while.